channel. I know. I've been all over the place. Now, last time I uploaded a video was months ago. My first video actually was months ago, but today's video is going to be, as you can see by the title, it's going to be some questions you may have about the Army, or I'm going to say the Army. I can't really say the military because I'm only in the Army. I cannot, answer questions about the Navy, Air Force, the Marines, Coast Guard, anything like that, because I'm not in it. So, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of videos on YouTube or, people you may know around your area that's in those branches of the military to answer those questions for you. And me, honestly, just because I'm in the Army doesn't mean that I can still answer every single question that people may have, but the questions I can answer, or I am going to answer today, are the questions that people typically have questions about. So, is basic training hard? Basic training isn't hard. Well, let me take that back. Basic training is pretty much what you make. If you feel like that basic training, of course, okay, I'm rambling, I'm chatting. Basic training is about what you make it. Of course, I felt it was hard for me at first because it was experience that I never, experienced before. That I'm doing something that I never, ever did any one of these type of events before. So, of course, it's gonna be hard because you're not, it's not something that you do every day, and you're not mentally prepared for it. So, it's gonna be hard at first. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and say no, it's not. Basic training is hard at first, but the more you progress in it and the more further you get in your 10 weeks or however it is now, the easier it becomes, because you like on this routine, so you start getting used to it. So yeah, to me, basic training, it's hard, but it gets better. Let's put it like that. It's hard, but it gets better. What is AIT like? AIT is, depending on where your AIT is and depending on what your job is, AIT is much more easier than basic training, because you already been through the hard part. Now you already been through, like, everybody goes through basic training. Regardless of whatever your job is, everybody goes through basic training, because basic training is just like you learning the basic soldiering skills. So when you get to AIT, depending on where your AIT is or your instructors for AIT is a whole lot easier. Like, you get a little bit more leeway to do stuff. Like my AIT was, we was able to go out base maybe like close to the end. But of course my AIT was only, like 7 weeks? 6 or 7 weeks, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was 6 or 7. I can't exactly. What's your favorite part of the Army? My favorite part of the Army is you get to meet different people. Like, and you bond with these people differently than you will bond with people like outside of the military. Simply because you all know what goes on in the military. You know, like, how tough it can be at times. You know how hard it, like, especially basic training, you know how hard it can be. So those people, it's like those people that you meet in the military or in basic training, you mostly build for long-term friendships with, because those people help you get through basic training and you help them get through basic training. So that's my favorite part of the Army, is meeting people. What should I not take for basic training? I know when you first getting ready to leave, your recruiters give you a list of things to buy before you go. I was told from people that was already in the military, I was told not to buy any of that stuff that was on that list, because when you get there, you're gonna buy all that stuff again. So I didn't listen. I just wanted to be on the safe side. But lo and behold, every single thing that your recruiter gave you on that list is every single thing you ended up having to buy plus more. And they give you so much amount of money. I don't remember the amount, but you get so much money on a card, and that's how you go buy all that stuff that you need for basic training. And obviously you don't. That money that they give you is not just like, oh, we get $300 or however much it was. Like, they take that money whenever you get paid. They take that money out your first paycheck. It's kind of like it's just like a cash advance. Okay, so what you shouldn't take to basic training though, don't buy any. Even cocoa butter lotion. Like, when I went to basic training, I got my cocoa butter lotion taken. I was so heated. It was about this big. And I just bought it. It wouldn't use nothing. I took my cocoa butter. It got took. Because obviously it was considered scented. So, like, don't take any type of scented lotions. Don't take no perfumes. Just don't take nothing. Just act like you going camping. Don't take none of that, like, smell good perfume stuff. Like, none of that. And if you need hair stuff, I would put like some conditioner and some shampoo and like those little travel size bottles. That's what I would take that. Like, I wouldn't take no big bottles of shampoo and conditioner, because honestly, you're in basic training, you're really not gonna really have time to be washing your hair anyway. So it's like, I probably wash my hair maybe like, I don't even remember, honestly, because I know I didn't wash my hair that much after them 10 weeks. So yeah, don't take no scented stuff and all that. Just don't. I wouldn't do it. Because it's gonna get taken away from me. So, what is Meps like? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was about to tell you what Meps stand for, but I don't even want to say it wrong. Meps is a place that you go to before you ship off to basic training. I went to Jackson, Mississippi. That's where our Meps was in Jackson, Mississippi. And they, basically what they do, they do checkups. They do just like a doctor's office. They do checkups. They check your eyesight. They check your ears. They check your body. They just that's just how the military want to make sure that you're physically able to to join the military, because in my opinion, the military are already gonna break you down anyway. So they want to make sure that you don't have any if you had surgeries, or if you got any type of, I'm trying to think, if you got any type of scar that they feel like it's something because you had a major surgery, they're not gonna allow you. They're not gonna allow you in the military. I'm just gonna be honest. And also, weight. If you over a certain weight, they're not gonna allow you in the military. Period. And how they do it is, you'll go the day before, and you get to stay in a hotel for free. They provide meals in the hotel. And then the next day you wake up. I think you wake up like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you there all day. You're there all freaking day doing this stuff. Going to different stations, getting checked up, different stations. And yeah, you have to strip down, butt booty naked. And a doctor checks Like for females, they check your breasts and stuff like that. What rank did you go in as? The rank that I went in as was a fuzzy, which is an E1. And the reason I went in as an E1 because I went straight out of high school. I didn't have no, we didn't have JRT, what is it, JROTC. We didn't have that at my school. We did a long time ago, but they don't have it at my school, because if they did, I promise you I would have joined it. But that's why I went in as a fuzzy. If you join JROTC, if you was in that, or if you have, college credit, like, you've been to college before you join, that helps you rank up faster, and you go in as, instead of going as a private, you go in as E2 or E3, depending on how much college that you have. Also, if you prior military, of course, I think the highest you can go in is a E4. But I have seen a guy that was in my basic training. He was prior military. I think he was in the Marines before. Oh no, he was in the Air Force before. And he was able to come in as an E5. So, but it just really depends. What is basic training food like? It's horrible. To me, it's horrible. But you have no other choice. It's the only food you're gonna get throughout the whole 10 weeks, 3 times a day. So I didn't like it because I'm used to my food being cooked good and seasoned and everything. Like the food wasn't seasoned. Like it was just like, it wasn't that bad, but it was just like, I definitely didn't want it, but I definitely didn't have no other choice either. What does the APFT consist of? The APFT right now, as of 2018, consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and the run. A push-up is based on your age. Your sit-ups is based on, well, it's pretty much all of it is based on your age, but in basic training, you only have to get 50% in each category, which for me, when I first went to basic training, my time was probably like 19 something in basic training for my 2-mile run. The run is a 2-mile run. That was my time for my run. My sit-ups, if I'm not mistaken, was like, it was 50 something. I can't remember, y'all. I've been in the military for 5 years, so it's like, I don't remember. I had to look at the chart, but I don't exactly remember, and I don't exactly remember my push-up. I think my push-up was 19. I had to do 19 push-ups, I think. And as you got the AIT, you had to get 60% in each category. So your run time, it dropped a minute. So you have to get like, my time in basic training was like 18 something. I mean, in AIT was like 18 something. And your push-ups, you have to do more push-ups, you have to do more sit-ups. But as you get older, when you go like to your duty station, as you get older, you're still in the military, your time goes up. So like, my time now for my age is like 19:36. My sit-ups, I got to do 50 sit-ups and 19 push-ups. That's what the APFT consists of right now. But they are changing the APFT to where you got to do pull-ups, not pull-ups, but deadlift. You gotta do deadlift. They changing it. And I don't. It's like, it's gonna be 6. It's gonna be 6 categories instead of 3. But that's one of them. It's the deadlift. I think that's what. Yeah, deadlifts, and it's 2 other things. I can't remember what the 2 other things is. But I'm pretty sure that there's, of course, videos on it. So if you want to know, you can do research on it, or you can probably find other. You could probably find other people that will, talk about it in their videos. How often do you get paid? Well, in basic training AIT, it's like active duty. So you get paid twice a month, bi-weekly, just like a regular 9 to 5 job. You get paid twice a month on the 1st and the 15th. Of course, if you in the like you in the reserve, National Guard, you get paid every time you go to drill, which is once a month, and then you do your AT two weeks out the year, or sometimes it can be more than 2 weeks. It can be a month, but your AT is you get paid for your whole AT, and you get paid active duty pay for AT. Are you active duty? What is it like? No, I'm not. Me personally, I'm not active duty. I am in the reserves, and I drill in Livingston, Alabama. I can't really say what active duty is like, because like I said, I'm not active duty. I'm in the reserves, and I'm in the reserves because I wanted to go to college, and then maybe later if if I decided to go active duty or go AGR. But that's it. Yeah. Active duty, I can tell you what a little part of active duty, as far as what I know of, as far as like from basic training AIT. Active duty is pretty much like it's like a 9 to 5 job. That's what it's pretty much like. It's like a 9 to 5 job every single day. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they work on the weekends. I don't think they work on the weekends. I don't think they work on holidays or nothing like that. So active duty is pretty much like a 9 to 5 job. You just on a active duty base, like a few active duty bases, Fort Hood, Fort Jackson, there's some more where I just went my mind just went blank. Fort Leonard Wood, it's a bunch of them, and my mind just went blank, and I just can't really think of. But those are like active duty bases that you will work on. It's when you're active duty. But I'm in a reserve. I can tell you what the reserve is. A reserve is they have these different reserve centers all around the United States. They have these different reserve units, and you're assigned to either the closest reserve unit to you, to where you live, or that you are assigned to a reserve center that needs you for the job. Like, say for instance, if like there is a reserve center in the town where I live, but I'm not assigned to that unit because it's somebody else was already assigned to that unit for that job. So the next closest one was where I'm stationed at now, or where I reserve at now. So, but reserve, you just go twice. I'm saying it's 1 weekend out the month, but it can consist of 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday, or it consists of 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You go there once a month, and then depending on whatever your AT is, you go 2 weeks out the year. It can be up to 3 weeks, and it can also be up to 4 weeks. My last AT was a little over 3 weeks, or almost 3 weeks. Might as well say it was 3 weeks. And I know for a fact that our next AT is for a whole month. So it varies. It varies as far as active duty. Now AGR is something that your recruiter don't tell you about. AGR is like active duty, but you're doing it at a reserve unit. So you're not on no big active duty base. You're at a reserve unit, and you're going there every day like a 9 to 5 job, and you get paid active duty pay the 1st and the 15th. So that's what that is in here. And I didn't know anything about it until I got to my reserve unit, and they were saying something about it, or that you did have AGRs, but you can't go AGR until you get like an E4. So that's probably why they don't tell you about it, because it's not really no huge thing. But That's probably why they don't tell you about it, because you have to be E4 and above to go AGR. But yeah, that's all the questions I have today. And if y'all have any more questions that you may want to know, any other videos that you may want to see about the military or about anything, just comment below. Make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna start trying to post more videos. I just don't really have the time, but I'm definitely gonna, if people want to see videos, I'm definitely gonna start doing more videos, most definitely. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications just in case I do post more videos. Bye guys.